All right, guys, back again today. Day 4,592 of the zombie apocalypse. We're still working with the law of cosines, and sometimes they deliver the information differently. Okay, so I want to take a look at one of these. Very similar to what we did yesterday. They just give you the information differently. Okay, so they're giving us one angle and two side lengths. Okay, because we have a little y and a little x, so obviously these mean side lengths, opposite vertex y and vertex x. Okay, so if we're using the law of cosines and we have one angle and two sides, it has to be SAS. Okay, so let's make ourselves a little diagram here. I have no idea what the triangle looks like, and I couldn't care less what it looks like. It doesn't make any difference. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I know I have an angle Z. I'm going to put this guy right here. Okay, and I know the measure of angle Z is 89 pesos. Okay, now I have a little x and a little y. Well, I know this guy has to be little z here. Okay, and the other two vertices have to be capital X and capital Y. Okay, so little x would be 11.5 right here opposite angle x, and little y would be 5.4 here opposite angle y. Okay, all right, so it's an SAS situation. So just like yesterday, the first thing we have to find is the third missing side. Okay, so I've got to find little z first. Okay, so let's see, I've got little z squared equals little x squared plus little y squared minus 2 times x times y times the cosine of angle z. Okay, so let's see. I got little z squared equals, let's see, x squared, little x squared will be 11.5 squared plus little y squared would be 5.4 squared minus 2 times little x, which is 11.5, times little y, which is 5.4, times the cosine of angle z, and angle z is 89 pesos. Okay. All right, so let's see. Z is going to be the square root of something. We know that. Okay, so I'm going to take these two, I'm going to square them and add them together, and I'm not going to round anything off. 11.5 squared plus 5.4 squared, and I'm getting 161.41. Okay, then minus, I'm going to go 2 times 11.5 times 5.4. 2 times 11.5 times 5.4. Okay, and I'm getting 124.2 times the cosine of 89 pesos. And then I'm going to put all my grouping symbols in. So I have that guy and that guy, and then I have this guy around, those two guys around 89, and I am just going to punch that into my calculator. So we go second square root 161.41 minus 124.2 times the cosine 89, parentheses, hit enter, round it off to the nearest hundredth, and it looks like I am getting 12.62. Okay, so it looks like this guy right here is 12.62. Okay. All right, so let's see, what are we going to do next? I've got to either find the measure of angle x or the measure of angle y. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to go after angle x. Okay, so if I'm going after angle s, I got to start with the side opposite. So it'd be 11.5 squared equals, okay, the other two sides squared and added together, so 12.62 squared plus 5.4 squared minus 2 times 12.62 times 5.4 times the cosine of angle x. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to get this all sort of simplified using the calculator. So let's see, 11.5 squared That doesn't work. 11.5 squared. Okay, I'm getting 132.25. Okay, then I'm going to go 12.62 squared plus 5.4 squared, and I'm going to get 188.4244. 4244. And notice I'm not rounding anything off. There's no reason to. 2 times 12.62 times 5.4, and I am getting 136.296 times the cosine of angle x. Okay, so I know I have to isolate angle x, or I have to isolate the cosine of angle x. So let's see. Cosine of angle x will be, okay, it's going to be 132.25 minus this guy, 188.4244, all divided by, now remember this is negative 136.296. And so I know I'm going to have to take the cosine inverse of that ratio to get the measure of angle x. Cosine inverse. Okay, so let's see the numerator, 132.25 minus 188.4244. And notice how it's negative. So the numerator is negative, the denominator is negative, so the negatives cancel each other out, so I'll cancel them. So I'm going to get a positive 52.1744 over a positive 136.296. Okay, right there. Okay, so we just punch it into our calculator. Second, cosine inverse, 52.1744 divided by 136.296, and hit enter. I'm coming up with 67.49 pesos. Okay, so the measure of angle x, that guy right there. Okay, I am getting 67.49 pesos. So if we take a look at angle y, okay, I should get, using the triangle sum theorem, 180 minus 89 minus 67.49. Let's see what that ends up giving us. 180 minus 89 minus 67.49. I'm getting 23.51 pesos. Okay, so again, if I made a mistake here, that means this is wrong and that means this guy's wrong. So there's no doubt I'm going to go through the routine of finding the measure of angle y using the law of cosines. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see. Same process we did here, we'll do down here, except we're doing it for angle y. So let's see, if I'm looking for angle y, I got to start with 5.4. So we have 5.4 squared equals the other two squared and added together, 12.62 squared plus 11.5 squared minus 2 times 12.62 times 11.5 times the cosine of angle y. Okay, so we clean everything up. 5.4 squared. I'm getting 29.16. Okay, then we go 12.62 squared plus 11.5 squared. I'm getting 291.5144 minus 2 times 12.62 times 11.5. I'm getting 290.26 times the cosine of angle y. Okay, so we have to isolate the cosine of angle y. So let's see, cosine of angle y. I would have to go to 29.16 minus 291.5144, and then divide by, again, I can't stress this enough, don't forget about that negative sign, the negative 290.26. Okay, so I know that the measure of angle Y will be cosine inverse of this ratio. So notice the numerator, when I subtract those, it's going to be negative. So I'm going to have a negative up above and negative down below, so they're going to cancel each other out. Okay, so if I go 29.16 minus 291.5144, I get a negative, and I'm going to drop the negatives because it's going to cancel with this guy. So I get a positive 262.3544 all over 290.26, and then I punch that into my calculator. Okay, so second cosine inverse, 262.3544 divided by 290.26. Hit enter. And I am getting, 25.33. That's not even close. We're not even in the same ballpark. Okay, so let's see. Let me check this up here to make sure I got the right thing right there. Okay, first things first. 180 minus 89 minus 67.49. Okay, 23.51. Okay, so that right there, if this angle is correct, that's correct. Okay, but obviously down here, so let me punch this into my calculator again and see if I punch something in wrong. Second cosine inverse, 262.3544 divided by 290.26. Yep, I'm still getting that. Okay, so we got a mistake somewhere. Okay, so let's see. Where should I start? Well, I probably ought to go back up here and make sure this 12.62 is correct. Okay, all right, so let's see. We're doing little z squared. Okay, so it'd be little z squared equals 11.5 squared plus 5.4 squared minus 2 times 11.5 times 5.4 times the cosine of 89. Okay, so let's make sure I got this done. Let's check 11.5 squared, okay, plus 5.4 squared. I'm getting 161.41. That's good. Okay, then we go 2 times 11.5 times 5.4, and that's 124.2, so that's good. So let me punch this into my calculator again. Second square root, 161.41 minus 124.2 times the cosine of 89, two parentheses, 12.62. Okay, so this is good. So we're good here. Okay, so let's check this stuff. So we're going after the measure of angle x. So it starts with little x, 11.5 squared equals, let's see, 12.62 squared plus 5.4 squared minus 2 times 12.62 times 5.4 times the cosine of angle x. Okay, we got it set up right, so let me check this math. 11.5 squared. I'm getting 132.25, good. All right, let's go 12.62 squared, okay, plus 5.4 squared. And I am getting 188.4, okay, that's good. Okay, let's check this. 2 times 12.62 times 5.4, and I'm getting 136.296, so this is good. Okay, so let's see. Cosine of angle x, it'll be this guy minus this guy, 132.25 minus 188.4244 divided by negative 136 point, okay, so we have this set up right. So let's check to make sure we get this correctly. Okay, so let's see, 132.25 minus 188.4244. I'm getting, ooh. Wait a minute, did I mess something up there? Let's check it again. 132.25 minus 188.4244. Okay. See, I got something here. This is where the mistake is. I'm getting negative 56 rather than negative 52. Let me check it one more time and just make sure it's correct. Okay, so let's see, 132.25 minus 188.4244. Yep. I either wrote it down wrong or I punched something in wrong, so this should be a 56. Okay, which means this will change. Okay, so let's get this guy squared away. Okay, so let's go back here. Second cosine inverse, 56.1744 divided by 136.296. And I'm getting now 65.66 pesos. So that'll change this guy right here. Now notice if we would not have checked our work, I would have got a whole bunch of stuff wrong. Okay, so let's see, 65.66, 65.66 pesos. So that changes up here. Okay, so that's going to be a 65.66, and that'll change this guy. And let's see, is this the correct answer? I don't know. Okay, that's why we're checking it. So 180 minus 89 minus 65.66, and I'm getting 25.34 pesos here. And so you take a look here, 25.34 pesos, 25.33 pesos. We're in good shape. But notice if I did not go back and check, okay, I would have been in trouble. If I would have just counted on this guy being right, which it was wrong to begin with, then that means angle X would have been wrong and angle Y would have been wrong. Okay, great learning problem. Okay, learn from your mistakes. All right, that's it for today. You guys stay safe, and I will talk to you soon.